Hey traders, welcome back to the Modest Money channel. Today, I want to dive into something I've been asked about so many times. The Motley Fool versus Seeking Alpha. Which is better? These are two of the biggest names in investing, and they both help educate retail investors to make more educated financial decisions. But honestly, they are very different. I've spent time exploring both, and in this The Motley Fool versus Seeking Alpha review, I'm going to let you know all the details you need to decide which is best for your investing needs. Let's jump in. Let's kick things off with the Motley Fool. If you haven't heard of them yet, they've been around forever, since 1993 actually. I love their story because it's all about making investing something everyone can do. Two brothers, Tom and David Gardner, started it with a pretty simple mission: give people straightforward stock advice to help them build long-term wealth. And honestly, it works. Their flagship service, Stock Advisor, has a reputation for crushing the market since its inception. What I like most about the Motley Fool is how approachable it is. They don't bog you down with a bunch of jargon. Instead, they give you solid, easy-to-understand recommendations, which is perfect if you're new to investing or just want guidance you can trust. Oh, and their lighthearted tone makes everything way more fun to follow, in my opinion. Now, Seeking Alpha. This one's a totally different vibe. I've got to say, it's a dream for anyone who loves digging into data. Seeking Alpha launched in 2004, and from the start, it's been about giving investors tools to do their own deep dives. David Jackson, the founder, had this idea to create a platform where everyone from Wall Street pros to regular people could share investment insights. And let me tell you, it's impressive. One thing I really enjoy is the variety of perspectives you get on Seeking Alpha. It's not just one voice telling you what to do, it's this huge community of contributors offering their own takes on stocks and market trends. Plus, the tools. Their Quant Ratings and Stock Screener are seriously next level if you like making data-driven decisions. Now, I want to take a look at their overall review ratings to give you a better idea of what to expect. Starting with the Motley Fool, they've earned a 3.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot, which, to be honest, isn't the best I've seen. From what I've noticed, the feedback is mixed, but leans positive overall. People appreciate how straightforward and beginner-friendly their stock recommendations are, especially for new investors who are just starting to build their portfolios. However, some users mention that the recommendations can feel a bit repetitive or lack depth for more experienced investors. There's also some frustration with their aggressive marketing style, which has been a recurring theme in reviews. Now, Seeking Alpha comes in with a higher Trustpilot score at 4.2 out of 5, which reflects strong satisfaction among its users. The Quant Ratings, Stock Screener, and community-driven insights get a lot of praise for helping users make informed decisions. That said, a common critique is that beginners might feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of data and tools, but I guess that could be said for any in-depth stock research tool. Alright, so that's a quick look at how they're rated and why people love them. Now, let's take a closer look at the features of the Motley Fool and Seeking Alpha. The Motley Fool has a few different offerings, including some higher ticket items. But for this video, I'm going to focus on what I think is their main offering for retail investors, Motley Fool Epic. This is where the choice really comes down to your style as an investor. Let's start with Motley Fool Epic. It's an all-in-one package that brings together some of their best scorecards under one subscription. Motley Fool Epic is essentially a powerhouse for stock-picking enthusiasts. What you're getting here is access to 4 of their top scorecards: Stock Advisor, Rule Breakers, Hidden Gems, and Dividend Investor. Okay, let me break these down for you because they each bring something unique to the table. First up is Stock Advisor, which I believe is the foundation of the Motley Fool. This service gives you 2 new stock picks every month, plus a Best Buys Now list, which highlights stocks they think are great buys at the moment. I love how they focus on long-term performance. These picks aren't meant to be flashy short-term plays. They're designed to help you build a portfolio that grows steadily over time. Next, there's Rule Breakers, and I've got to say, this one is exciting. It focuses on high-growth companies. Think cutting-edge industries, disruptive technologies, and companies with massive upside potential. If you're willing to take on a little more risk for the chance at big rewards, Rule Breakers is where you'll find those opportunities. But if you are risk-averse, this might not be the best for you. Then we have Hidden Gems, which is perfect if you like the idea of finding undervalued companies before the rest of the market catches on. These are smaller, lesser-known stocks with strong fundamentals and leadership. Personally, I love the thrill of spotting a hidden gem and watching it take off, and I think many of you are probably the same. Finally, there's Dividend Investor, which caters to those of you who want to earn income while growing wealth. This scorecard zeroes in on stocks with reliable, consistent dividends, ideal for retirees or anyone building a portfolio for passive income. It's all about steady cash flow without sacrificing growth. One feature I think doesn't get enough credit is Game Plan Plus. This is like your personal roadmap for investing. It includes strategies for allocating your portfolio based on your risk tolerance, whether you're conservative, moderate, or aggressive. What I like is that you even get access to pre-built portfolios with exact stock allocations, so you can mirror their strategies if you want. It's perfect if you're not sure how to structure your investments. Now, I want to switch gears to Seeking Alpha. This platform is packed with advanced tools and features that cater to investors who love diving into the data. One of their standout features is the Quant Ratings system. This tool analyzes thousands of stocks, using algorithms to grade them on factors like valuation, profitability, and momentum. Each stock gets a grade from A to F, which is incredibly useful for quickly assessing strengths and weaknesses. I use it all the time when I'm researching new opportunities. Then there's their stock screener, which, honestly, is one of the best screeners I've ever seen. You can set up filters for just about anything: growth potential, dividend yield, valuation metrics, you name it. And if you don't feel like building your own filters, they've got pre-built screens that focus on specific strategies, like undervalued stocks or high-growth companies. Seeking Alpha also shines with its massive library of articles. You're getting insights from a mix of Wall Street pros, industry insiders, and even regular investors who have unique strategies. The diversity of opinions is unmatched, and I love that you can dig into multiple perspectives on the same stock or trend. Another feature I find super helpful is their portfolio tracking tool. You can set up your portfolio on Seeking Alpha, and it will send you real-time updates and alerts for relevant news or earnings reports. Plus, they offer valuation metrics and sentiment analysis, which helps you stay on top of your holdings without feeling overwhelmed. Seeking Alpha also goes deep with their earnings call transcripts and factor grades, which are updated daily. Whether you're tracking valuation, growth, or profitability, this system makes it easy to see how a stock measures up, and it's a huge time saver. So here's the deal. Motley Fool Epic is all about giving you expertly curated stock picks and long-term guidance. It's perfect if you want to take the guesswork out of investing and follow proven strategies. Seeking Alpha, on the other hand, is for investors who want advanced tools and the freedom to dive into their own analysis. Now, let's compare the cost. Motley Fool Epic is priced at $499 per year, but they frequently offer discounts that bring it down, at least for the first year. So check the description for a link that will take you to their current discount, if there is one. And with their 30-day membership feedback guarantee, you can try it risk-free. Seeking Alpha Premium costs $239 per year, giving you access to their advanced tools and unlimited content. At the time of writing this, there is a $90 discount for Black Friday. Again, check the link in the description. I will keep it updated with the latest discount offered. Here's my take. While Motley Fool Epic offers solid stock picks and guidance for long-term investors, Seeking Alpha is the clear winner, to me, for anyone serious about taking control of their investing strategy. I think its advanced tools, like Quant Ratings and the customizable stock screener, give you a huge edge in analyzing stocks. Plus, the sheer depth of insights from its diverse community of contributors is unmatched. There's nothing like having multiple expert perspectives at your fingertips. If you're someone who thrives on data, enjoys digging into the numbers, and wants the freedom to shape your own portfolio, Seeking Alpha is hands down the better choice. It's not just a tool, it's a full ecosystem designed to empower investors to make smarter, more informed decisions. At the end of the day, if you're ready to invest with confidence and truly understand the why behind your stock picks, Seeking Alpha is where you want to be. Don't just take my word for it. Try it out and see for yourself. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss any of our future content. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy investing.